Brahmachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Gokula Nanda, Radha Gokula Nanda, Radha Gokula Nanda Shri Radhe. Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman, Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman. Ram Lakshman Hanuman. Jaya Goranitai, 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 Jaya Goranitai. Goranitai, 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 Goranitai. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we're reading from the second chapter, Bhagavad Gita, verse 27. So I'll read the Sanskrit and then I'll do the translation in answer and response. Jatasya hi dhruva mritya, dhruvam janma metasya cha, tashmad apariharaye varite, natvam sachitam mahasi. Jatasya, one who has taken his birth. He, certainly. Dhruva, a fact. Mritya, death. Dhruvam, it is also a fact. Janma, birth. Metasya, of the dead. Cha, also. Tashmat, therefore. Apiharai, of that which is unavoidable. Ate, in the matter. Na, do not. Tvam, you. Sachitam, to lament. Ahashi, deserve. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. One who has taken his birth is sure to die, and after death one is sure to take birth again. Therefore, in the unavoidable discharge of your duty, you should not lament. Here's the purport, my apologies. One has to take birth according to one's activities of life, and after finishing one term of activities, one has to die to take birth for the next. In this way, one is going through one cycle of birth and death after another without liberation. This cycle of birth and death does not, however, support unnecessary murder, slaughter, and war. But at the same time, violence and war are inevitable factors in human society for keeping law and order. The Patalaka, etc., being the will of the Supreme, was an inevitable event, and to fight for the right cause is the duty of a Kshatriya. Why should he be afraid or aggrieved at the death of his relatives, since he was discharging his proper duty? He did not deserve to break the law, thereby becoming subjected to the reactions of sinful acts, of which he was so afraid. By avoiding the discharge of his proper duty, he would not be able to stop the death of his relatives and would be degraded due to his selection of the wrong path of action. Om Gyantari Andyasya Gyanjana Shalakaya Chakshuan Militam Yena Tashmai Shri Gurave Namaha Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So I pulled this, I was given this verse, and there's a lot of brevity and heaviness to it. And there's some unmistakable truths. First of all, we'll start with Srila Prabhupada's purport. Heavy weighs the crown of a Kshatriya because they're taught in Brahminical ways, they're familiar with Shastra, and they also need to follow their duty, and sometimes that can involve unpleasant and undesirable things. So leading up to this point, Arjuna is deeply distressed. And Krishna, his friend, is trying to win him back to make him realize that he needs to follow his dharma as a Kshatriya. So what to do? So there's, in the previous verses, there's some Sanskrit that continuously follows through. So we have, in this particular verse, Natvam Sachitam Ahasi, and then in the previous verse, Sachitam Ahashi, and Nano Shachitam Ahasi. And the bottom line is that Krishna is telling Arjuna not to lament. He's in absolute bits. He's on the battlefield on his own, seemingly on his own, battling two sides. His conscious and his supposed friends who had wronged him. And constantly this message of not lamenting is carried through the Bhagavad Gita. And more succinctly in the final verse, Masucha, do not fear. So Krishna is constantly trying to reassure us to do our duty and not to fear and to follow our will and our dharma. In the line Jatasya I Dhruva Mrityu, we have one who is born will certainly die. Now, certainly in the West, I can say that there is a real denial of death. We're very much living for the moment. We don't think about tomorrow. And we're constantly being bombarded by adverts about supplements and drugs that will prolong our lives. And it's simply prolonging the inevitable. In fact, if you see patients towards end of life, you tend to see them on a cocktail of drugs that sometimes aren't really improving their life. They're just keeping them alive. So what are we actually holding on to? And this whole Hare Krishna movement is preparation for death. We're not a death cult. We never said we were. But what happens when you die really matters. And how you live this life really matters. There's nothing more sobering than someone close to us dying. Even actually when we don't know them, it's still very sobering, and we briefly wake up to the reality of our very finite life. And case in point, if we were to go to a beach and preach Krishna consciousness, we'd probably get people doing Harinam for sure. But if we started talking to them about deep philosophical points, they wouldn't listen to us. But on the flip side of that, if we were at a funeral, people are very somber and surrendered and very aware of their fate. So the most important thing in this is that it talks about the wheel of samsara, the circle of birth and death, and whether we're burning the karma of a previous life or we're creating karma in this life, what we do really matters. So we have a field. Sometimes it may already have weeds in. We want to plant good crops in there. We want to nurture and nourish those crops in that field. And sometimes the weeds can creep in because we're caught up so much in this mundane reality of the material world. And sometimes actually Maya itself can disguise itself as these plants we want to cultivate. And it's easy to get hoodwinked by Maya, for sure. So how we conduct ourselves on a day-to-day basis, on a minute-to-minute basis even, is huge. So if we look at later on, the divine and demoniac qualities, we can see how we should be conducting ourselves in our day-to-day business and doing work of akarma, not karma itself. By doing this, we can limit the toll that we take and also prepare ourselves for that moment of death. If you talk to people in a hospice environment where people are constantly dying, you'll get two camps of people, actually. You'll get those who are ready to die, and they know, and you'll get those that fight it to the very end, so their mind is not very peaceful, and they're holding on to their material body. But ultimately in this short sloka, Krishna is saying that this soul will come back in another body. So the other side of this is, which body are we going to get? We're incredibly fortunate to have a human body. We could have been born in a cat or a dog body, or even worse. You know, what to say of the hellish planets as well. So we're so fortunate to have this body to serve Krishna in. And we can forget that on a day-to-day basis very easily. It's very easy to get caught up in the day-to-day mundane material activities that we all take part in. And our attachments as well in this material world, they're all temporary. Which sounds very grave, but actually that's, for me, that's a call to arms, to have gratitude and appreciate everything that we have been given, and everything we have in that moment too. And if life was always inherently easy, then I would have nothing to learn in this life, and I would have no realizations, for sure. So this is how I view taking a human body, that I've been given a invaluable opportunity to serve Krishna, to serve people, and to serve humanity. And we mustn't forget that. I don't have anything else to say on the verse, but if anyone has any questions or comments, please come forward. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Vihari Jaya Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridharadhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Bihari Jaya Smatram Saparitraya Vacaya Satmanam Bhuvadi Ananta Kodi Vaishnavindiki Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavangscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathannitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Sri Visakhanvitam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivedanta.
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivedanta.
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivedanta.
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivedanta.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam Sri Gurum Vaishnava Vangsha.
Jai Radha Gokula Nandu Radha Gokula Nandu